I feel like I'm a bit of a crossroads at the minute. And as much as like setting up this YouTube channel was supposed to keep me on the right track, at the moment it's just become like an added stress. So the stats show that I'm still losing weight, which is good, but I feel like I'm starting to plateau a little bit and I'm not really sure why. Worrying a little bit, I'll be honest, because getting the bike is great, but I'm starting to rely on it quite a lot. I'm running less. I'm not really strength training that much, not quite sure why, other than I suppose if you can't really see it very quickly. So I can see my data getting better, like my time's dropping when it comes to like running or cycling, and plus cycling is just fun. You kind of get to go out places and see different things, go on different routes, go further, see more, get faster. Same with running, like I can bring my time down, but when I'm lifting weights and I might lift a bit of a heavier weight, it doesn't necessarily feel that way. And plus it can get a bit boring doing the same things over and over again. I've been using the bike a lot, which you've seen hopefully from the videos. And I really enjoy the bike. And it is a good source of cardio. So cycling to work, using it for long rides on a weekend. But I don't want to lose the ability to run either. And so I do need to try and get a bit more organised and bring in a better routine into my weeks. And that's something that I'm not great with. I like to follow a routine or be in a routine, but I'm not amazing at setting a routine and then actually even following it. So it has been difficult throughout January. I think it's weird, like you get kind of Christmas out of the way and then you just forget you have to carry on. It's almost like everything resets. So even though I've not been eating bad and I have been losing weight, it just doesn't feel like the same as what it did probably back in like November and December. So that's something I've got to try and get myself back into. I feel like I'm a bit of a crossroads at the minute. And as much as like setting up this YouTube channel was supposed to keep me on the right track, at the moment it's just become like an added stress as to thinking, well, do I film this run and do I film this ride and do I come and sit in the gym while I'm lifting weights? Do I do a video? And then how long do I spend on that? And it's a whole thing, but I still enjoy making them. I just need to get into a routine, into a habit, and to know what to do and become a little bit quicker at everything and a bit more efficient with it all. But that's just a lot on top of everything else as well. The day job and family and a lot of other stuff that goes on in your life. And that's just the same as you guys. That's the whole point, though, I suppose, of the channel. Like, it's hard to do this stuff when you've got a life. And it's really easy to go and just eat Deliveroo and order food to your door. It's really easy to put something in the microwave. It's really easy to not have to think about your lunches for the next week and to just go to the canteen or take in a ready meal and just eat what you want. And also when you get stressed or bored or anything, it's really easy just to grab chocolate and crisps and sweets and just sit and just eat them. So there's a bit of a theme of this video, which is about being organised, finding the time to do things. And I think that should hopefully resonate with a lot of you. It's just finding the time to start or to maintain. And even though I'm a year into this journey, a little over a year now, even though I've lost coming up to 4 stone, it's still difficult. I still could fall off the wagon really easily. It's still, I went out for a ride today and on the way home, I'm just thinking, oh, McDonald's. And it is like I've burned off 1,500 calories according to my zone. And it's like I'm craving that fatty food, and it'd be so easy to just order a McDonald's and have it waiting for when I get home. But you have to remember that will just leave me feeling rubbish and not get the nutrients that I need from it. So I'll end up just feel even worse. And then go down a route where I want to eat more of that stuff. So stick to being healthy, eating stuff that actually nourishes your body and gives you what you need. All well and good in theory, but it's a lot to have to then try and do when you've just tired and you come back from a ride and you haven't really planned what you're going to eat. And I think that's the problem. So that organisation is key, but it's hard. And that's why I think junk food is easy, because it's readily available. I can pick up my phone and have anything pretty much that I want to my door in half an hour to an hour. And if I'm hungry, I can go and I can get chocolate, but I can't go and get something nutritious or healthy if I haven't already planned it, if I haven't bought the food already, if I haven't cooked it on a Sunday or Monday. So you do need to be organised. And I think that's one of the key things. If you're not, it's really easy to go, well, I'll start tomorrow, but then you never do because you're still not organised. So if I had the secret and how to fix this, then I could make $1 million, but I don't. It's just keep plugging away at it until it becomes routine, and to realize where you are going wrong and what is difficult, and to accept it, and to not be perfect. So there's a lot of things that I want to try and do, and you can see from what I'm saying, there's a lot of things that I'm trying to do, as well as work and family, and actually what I haven't spoken about is at what point do I actually just relax and actually enjoy my life and switch off, which is important as well. If I'm constantly thinking about this stuff until I go to bed, then I'm not sleeping well, I'm not recovering. And so I need to kind of have all this stuff written down, part of my routine, and just get used to doing it. And even after a year of eating healthier and losing weight and training, I still don't know what to do. I'm still struggling. So it is hard work. And for anyone who's starting this journey, it's a very long process. And anyone who tells you different or tries to sell you something to make it quicker, it doesn't work. Not in the long run anyway. And now I'm trying to find other things, going out on the bike or training or having something else to look forward to. It's just strange when those things are classed as exercise. And I do genuinely feel better for coming back on the bike than I do for drinking wine or eating junk food. Like I genuinely do. It's almost just as addictive. Like I'm looking forward to the next route. I'm planning my next route. I'm wanting to go further. I'm wanting to go faster. I'm wanting to do, so you see something different. But that can be anything. That can be running, swimming, playing football, any sport, just going for a walk, and you want to walk further and then you end up in the Peak District. So that's the idea, like constantly moving forward and having a different goal. And at the minute, I'm not quite sure what that should be. And I did say that I wanted to do more like events this year. And so far I've booked on to 0. So if you've got any good events that you know are coming up that I might enjoy, then leave a comment, because I really would like to know what to do. 5Ks are great. The only problem is paying money to run a 5K when I could do a park run on a weekend for free seems a little bit, why would I do that? I like a medal, like I said, but at the same time, I need a bit of a challenge. 10K feels a little bit out of my limits at the minute to still go and enjoy it. I've done Tough Mudder style events, never Tough Mudder, but Tough Mudder will probably be a little bit difficult for me at the minute. I'm still getting faster when I'm running, and I'm still going further on the bike, so things are good. So maybe I can relax a little bit with that, but I don't know. I need to have something to look forward to. I need to have something to drive me. Eating not a lot is easy. Eating a lot is easy, but trying to manage calories, I find quite difficult. So that's something that I've really got to work towards. Just understanding more of what I'm eating and why I'm eating it. But that's a lot of stuff to think about when you could just go to the fridge and eat what you wanted. So that's kind of what I mean. Like at the moment, I'm having to think, okay, well, what do I eat? When do I eat it? Why am I eating it? I mean, January's just been just wet constantly, cold, miserable, wet. So like looking forward to spring and summer. It should be a lot easier then. But still going well, I think. So when you look close up at daily or even weekly of what I'm losing, it's up, it's down, it's plateaus, it sits the same. But then when you zoom out, it becomes a straight trajectory. And as you zoom out even more, and as you start to look overall and over your past 12 months, it actually looks like it's easy. And I think that's one of the problems that a lot of people have when they're trying to look at people who lose weight. Once you're looking at the end goal or the end the journey, because that's the thing, you want to see people who are at the end of their journey, because that's, hey, how did you lose 4 stone, 5 stone, whatever it may be. But you're looking at that smooth trajectory. What you don't see and what people don't tend to tell you is those ups, those downs, what it feels like to be on the scales when you think you've had a good few days and then the scales don't show that. But they do. It's all water and everything else, daily stuff, and depending on what time you weigh yourself and what you ate the day before and how well you slept. But trusting that, it is hard when you are looking at it like you are day by day by day. But you have to step away from it sometimes and look at the bigger picture and look at how well you're doing overall. And it's something that can be difficult at times, all the time. It can be really difficult when you haven't eaten anything nice for a long time and you're not quite sure when the next time you will get to eat something nice. Not that healthy food isn't nice, but you know, those rewards that you give yourself, say rewards. because they're not really rewards. A reward is getting out on your bike, getting out for a walk, for a run, moving more, walking up the stairs without seeing stars. That was a big one for me. Yeah, you know, I used to feel like I was going to pass out at the top of like flights of stairs walking into work. So being able to do all those things and live a nice, healthy life, that's the reward. So I'm going to try and keep these videos coming weekly as much as I possibly can. Just little updates to show you what I'm doing throughout the week, good and bad. Hopefully it'll be motivational, not just me hating life. But if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe, because it really does help the channel. And please feel free to comment as to what you want to see in the future.